Hello everybody, my name is Sonia. I am a representative of Ecosystems, and today I am here to briefly go over some key points on communication and how you can utilize it to benefit both you and your peers. So I am going to go over a couple of things that we're going to be including in this presentation. Some things we are going to cover are listening, having a conversation, making it all about your audience, being different, and one of my favorite concepts is the elevator speech. There are many different concepts of communication where this presentation will only begin to scratch the surface. Some of the key points are very important and you can easily utilize them in everyday life. Communication begins with listening. Some do's and don'ts are you want to make sure that you do listen to your audience. You don't think about your response while they're speaking. You don't want to automatically assume where the presentation may be going. You want to actively listen. Make sure to ask questions, not about yourself, but about them. You want to open up the conversation to show that you are listening to what they have to say. When you start listening to someone, you earn the right to be listened to. Comparing and contrasting the different communication styles helps you understand how to properly communicate to your audience, whether it be a younger audience, an older audience. Having an understanding on how to properly communicate with each audience will get you very far. The next topic we are going to be going over is communicating through conversation. It is much easier for your listeners if you keep it simple, not complex. Use words that are easily understandable no matter the audience. It also helps keep your listeners' attention keen and focused on what your visuals are saying and what you are actually saying. Keeping your listeners' attention is a main thing. You don't want to lose your listeners throughout the presentation. You always want to make sure to make it about them. Ultimately, people care about their issues, not yours. They want to know how you can solve their problems. It's easy to discuss this by asking questions on how you can help them. This opens a new communication route that makes it easier to communicate by seeming trusting. Next, we want to stand out from the crowd. You don't want to overly promote yourself. You don't want to sound selfish, but you do want to highlight your key aspects that help you stand out from others. This next topic is one of my personal favorites. This is something that I never heard of before actually taking this class, is the elevator speech. It's pretty much what you say to somebody that you want to connect with. When you're in an elevator, you have about 15 to 20 seconds to get your point across and get it out. It's your first impression. It's your primary tool for building new business connections and opening doors. The elevator speech is definitely an important aspect of communication. It kind of highlights all of the key points in a small amount of time. You want to keep it simple. You want to use less complex words. You want to get your point across smoothly, simply, and effectively. That wraps up our presentation. Thank you.